Something's changed with the YouTube algorithm, and if you're a small creator, that's actually good news because for a long time, it felt like you needed a big channel to grow. Like the system just favoured creators who had already built momentum, but recently, I've noticed something different. Small channels are getting pushed. Not randomly, not constantly, but enough to prove something. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So this is what I'm seeing right now. Channels with 50 subscribers, 200 subscribers, even brand new channels, they're getting real traction on individual videos. Not viral overnight, but clear spikes, clear pushes. And this is not just luck. This is a clear pattern. Most people still think YouTube works like this. Big channel equals more views, small channel equals limited reach. So they assume I just need more subscribers first, but that's not how it's playing out anymore. It's not about channel size, it's about video performance. More specifically, how people behave after they click. And this is where things get interesting. Session time. Not just watch time on your video, but what happens after. Do they keep watching YouTube? Do they watch another video? Do they stay longer on the platform? Because that's what YouTube actually cares about now. If your video creates longer sessions, YouTube wins. And if YouTube wins, it pushes your video more. It's a win-win, literally. Even if your channel is small. That's the shift. It's no longer just about who has the biggest channel. It's which videos keep people watching the longest on the platform. And that is a completely different game. So this is why small channels now have a chance. Because session time doesn't care about your subscriber count, it cares about experience. If a small channel makes a video that hooks people well, keeps them watching, leads them into more content, it can outperform a bigger channel. And I've seen it happen all the time recently. Some videos get a small push and then they die or they expand. And the difference is obvious. The ones that expand, people stay longer on the video. Not just that one specifically, but also across the platform after. Your video isn't being judged in isolation anymore. It's being judged based on what it leads into. And that's the part that most people don't even think about when they make a video. So what does this actually mean practically? Your job isn't just to make a good video anymore. Your job is to start a viewing session, preferably on your own channel. And that's a completely different mindset. This is the mistake that most people are still making. They optimize for clicks, and then they stop there. But clicks alone don't drive growth anymore, because if people leave straight after, the session will end, and that's a negative signal for your channel and for the algorithm. The new goal that you should be aiming for is you want someone to click your video, watch most of it, then watch another video, and another, like I said, preferably on your channel. That's what's going to create momentum for you in 2026. So, how do you actually do this? This is where things become more practical. First, your video has to hold attention itself. If people drop off early, the session will die immediately. So retention is step one. Those first 30 seconds you need to get, I would say, at least 70% of your audience past the first 30 seconds. That should be your first goal on every video. The second thing is your content has to connect to more content on your channel. This one is massive. If someone watches your video, what should they watch next? Is it obvious, or are you still leaving that to chance? The smart play here, I think, would be create videos that naturally lead into each other. Maybe a series, or preferably just the same topic, same niche, same viewer, so that all of your videos connect together naturally. So when someone finishes one of your videos, watching another one feels completely natural. Not forced like, oh, I'm not sure what that is. They need to all be really, really connected. So one viewer feels like they're, this would be made for them, the next thing and the next thing. Niche really, really matters. It matters more than anything, in my opinion. If your channel's all over the place, you'll break sessions. People will not know what you're giving them, and the algorithm won't know who to give your videos to either, because you'll be all over the place. The algorithm just won't know who to show your content to. Viewers don't know what to watch next, and YouTube doesn't know who to give it to. But if everything is connected, sessions will extend, and that's what gets you pushed in 2026. Your videos should not exist in a vacuum. They should all work together to keep people watching. So if you understand this early, you have an advantage, because most small creators are still chasing views and subscribers and viral videos instead of just building a good quality channel in a niche that will build session time. So if I had to simplify it, I'd just say this. Make videos that hook people quickly, keep them watching, and lead into more content. If you're in a consistent niche and your videos keep people watching, you will grow your channel. It's really that simple. But obviously, just because it's simple doesn't mean it's easy. You still need good ideas, clear structures, and strong retention. And it is difficult to do this, especially when you're starting out and you don't really know what to do. But now you don't need that big audience first. You can just make good videos and they will get pushed. You can earn growth through good performance of your videos. It's not just about being big anymore. The algorithm hasn't become easier, but it's just become clearer. And it rewards people who keep people on the platform, regardless of your size. And I think this is a bonus for small creators. So you can do this even if you're small and you still have a real chance to grow. So if you want to understand how to structure your videos so they actually lead into more views, longer sessions, or faster growth like we've talked about, that's exactly what I broke down in this video here, because in 2026, it's not about getting views anymore. It's about creating momentum. And momentum is where everything changes.